What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ here, and welcome back to Destiny, the collection, everyone. I think I'm going to do one more video and call it a night, but let's see where we are. Yeah, no, nothing left on the Earth for right now. Let's head over to the moon. Alright, so let's do the Sword of Crota. This is actually supposed to be part of the Dark Below, but it was actually part of the vanilla game, so we're going to play it. Infiltrate the High Fortress and destroy the legendary Sword of Crota, a weapon once used to slay thousands of guardians. It's a fun one. You get to use a giant sword and kill people. It's really fun. And you'll see what I mean by that.
I've been combing the Cryptarch's records for anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen.
Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it touched. Now Crota sleeps, but the sword does not. The warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the swarm princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we can see that it is never wielded again.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Sworn Princes. One of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge him first.
Okay, so take a moment. Oh, I just realized there were satellites flying around. Take a moment to notice that Crota is an enemy in the game, and he basically, what happened is, during this darkness period where the human race almost became extinct, Crota essentially captured the moon and took it over. Now, Crota is actually, as you'll find out later, the son of the Taken King boss. But he essentially took over the moon, and we are starting the process of retaking back the moon, I should say. But anyway, that's basically who Crota is, for the record. They don't really, again, they don't tell you that. They just assume that you know who Crota is. The vanilla game, like we said, had no backstory whatsoever. They just kind of like introduced a ton of characters, a ton of enemies, and that was it. There was no like backstory really involved or anything.
The ritual site is up ahead.
Yeah, as you can see, the moon is very huge.
I hope you're ready.
Fuck! Yep.
One down. I'll lead us to the others.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. There's supposed to be a chest nearby, also. Didn't realize you could actually go into this cave. There's supposed to be some kind of... I don't remember where it is, though. I think it's up here. If you go up here... It's supposed to be... Maybe it's somewhere else. I could have sworn that there was a chest somewhere over here nearby, but I guess not. Guess I'm just going insane. Anything in here? Yeah, I didn't realize you could actually go into these. Okay, cool. That golden gun is amazing. Let's head in. In and down.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Not to unsettle you. Well, you did the job, Ghost. Getting more and more used to that knife throw now.
The sword is close. I can feel its power.
Yeah, it's in this room.
Clear them out.
And if I don't, then what? Never really specify what happens if I don't. If I volunteer not to.
Grab the sword. That should lure them out.
So yeah, this part's awesome, just for the record. Here we go.
Careful. Its power is dark.
Really? What's awesome is everything is a one-hit kill. And then there's also this other option, which is this.
Lots of movement all around us. The princes are coming for the sword.
One down. All right, one down. Okay, and here is the next one. Okay, there's two down. Doing well. This is not too difficult, thankfully. funny thing is, there's a lot of, what to call it, ammo lying around, but you don't even need it, which is awesome. Oh, hi, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Done. Yay. Hooray!
The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons the Hive ever wielded against us. Cryptarchs won't believe this.
I don't think the Cryptarchs would believe us even if we tried. You're right. Cool. My god, that chain is bulging. So yeah, what happened is we basically... So they didn't tell you this, again, but what happened is we destroyed the creators of Crota's sword with Crota's sword. And that's the only way, apparently, to destroy it, according to the Grimoire cards online. Now, I haven't actually taken time to read a lot of the Grimoire cards, but I remember that that was one of the ones that I did read. So, yeah, for a lot of the backstory, you have to go online, and there's, like, Grimoire card. It's very, very weird. It's a very bad process. They really should have thought of something else, but clearly they will for the sequel, hopefully. God, because we don't need any more. I think the Grimoire cards are some of like the worst features in the game because it's like, in order to go to to get backstory or information, you have to go to Bungie.net and look up the Grimoire cards and look up the specific Grimoire card that you want to find. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. And I really, really hope that Bungie does a better job with Destiny 2 in the sense of backstory, in the sense of just going all out with their storyline. Now, they did hire BioWare's lead writer, who wrote Mass Effect and Dragon Age, like, stories in general, so hopefully that will improve their storytelling, but you never really know. Alright. Cryptarch, what we got?
A hunter found these engrams on very fine. I hope we help.
Yes. Alright, let's see what we got. Level 11. Almost there. Okay, this is useless. It's the same exact one. And these are both useless. This one's fine. Down we go.
Celebrate death. Why are you all smiling?
The sword is shattered. I felt its darkness leave this world, and yet the Hive God Crota still struggles to be reborn. His champion, the Fist of Crota, works to see his master's return, find the Fist in the Cosmodrome, and put an end to his plot. Now that is the beginning of the first expansion, which we will not do.
Before the Hive wake Crota's soul.
Sardon is his name.
Take you.
And he's this really, really obnoxious boss.
Here to tune up your ship?
Oh, it's a horrendous start to the DLC.
If they don't make it to the drop in an hour.
The funny thing is, the DLC gets easier after that.
What you see?
When you're in a fire team, think about your team. Snapping off golden gun kills is a great way to set up your mates and for pretty little kills of their own fun. Give it a go, see how much they thank you.
Just between you and me. This is why you're my favorite. Hey, you stay alert out there.
Alright. Alright guys, so I'm going to put an end to this, and we'll be right back with Destiny in general, probably after the Festival of the Lost ends, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Destiny.
Open